guys, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm going to tell you a wee shrimp pattern, and this one's called a thunder shrimp. Now the hook and the vise is a Partridge Patriot double in black nickel in size 10. The thread we're going to use is Uni thread 80 in black. So we'll just come in and get our thread started a couple of mil behind the eye of the hook. Just run on a few mil of thread and remove the waist tag. The tag and the rib on the fly is a oval silver tinsel, and I'm using the French oval silver tinsel in size 14. This is a Vineyard product. Now I'm going to just tie in my oval silver tinsel in underneath the shank of the hook. Bring the oval tinsel in underneath the shank then, and just run your thread down the hook, just tying in the oval silver tinsel. And you're sort of you're trying to just get proportions right here on these flies. That's what you're doing. So bring your thread down until your thread's in line with the points. Then come round with 4 turns of the oval silver tinsel, and on the last turn bring it up and in between the 2 hooks, and then just secure that in. Now when I'm trimming this off, I don't come right in here and trim it off. Leave a couple of mil. You want to be able to make sure that the tag, this will secure it in further for you. The tail is golden pheasant red breast feather, just natural. You could use a dyed red. I do have a dyed red there, but I'm just trying to stick to the original patterns, guys, so that you just have the videos as a reference more than anything. Now, just stroking back the fibres to reveal the tip. Just come up 2 turns, fold the tip back, a couple of turns back up over the tip of the hackle. Then what I do is advance my thread forward to the eye to give me room to work, but I never let go of the tip because it's easier then to come in and trim away. Then we'll just stroke these fibres back. You're just looking to do 1 turn in front of the other. Now you'll probably only get 2 turns out of this wee hackle here. Oh, turning a bit. Now just bring my thread back down into position. What I do is, because I want to catch in the fibres that are still on the stem, so I'll bring the stem round the bend of the shank of the hook. Then I come in with my thread because I want to catch those fibres in. I want them in my tail, so, and then I just tighten up. Then I come in and trim away the excess of the stem. I'm just going to advance my thread forward, sort of way to the midpoint. Then I can come in with my toothbrush and brush out the fibres that I've caught. And you will catch them, you know, 99% of the time you'll catch them when you're winding them round. It's different on a single hook, but on a double and a treble you will catch them. Now on the way back down we'll catch in our oval silver tinsel for a rib. Just bring that in underneath the shank of the hook, and then just working my thread down, just tight up against the tail, not onto the tail, just tight up against it. Now the front body, or the rear body, sorry, is black seal's fur. Just looking a small pinch, slide that up, and then we're just going to bring this up to the midpoint now, just an wee touch, just a wee bit shorter. Anything that's going forward, just a wee bit back and bring your thread in front. Then we'll come up with our oval silver tinsel, and we're looking 3 turns on the rear body. Catch this in underneath, a couple of tight turns to secure. Push your thread out of the way, come in and trim the excess. Mid hackle, just a hot orange Chinese cock hackle. Now, this wee feather's right and sparse in relation to the fibres that's on the hackle. So, but a rule of thumb when you're tying these on, You're probably looking 3 turns when you're tying shrimp patterns, but then it depends on the fibre that you're winding onto the hook. But we'll see how we get on. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Right. I'm just going to have a wee check. Let's see, I'm just going to, no, I'm going to put another one in to there. Then just follow this around with my thread, catching in your hackle nice and tight with the thread turns. Then you can come in and trim away the axis. Now, anything that wants to go forward, you can just sweep that back, bring your thread down, tight up against the mid hackle, and just bring my thread forward, catch in a rib, back to our oval silver tinsel again, just catching it on underneath, and bring the thread back down, tight up against your mid hackle again. Front body, yellow seal's fur. You could use, just sort of thinking here about this, you wanted to tie this as a variant, you wanted to make it a wee bit more sparkly, you could use light bright, black and yellow light bright, that would be good, or holographic tinsels would be good as well. I'm just a wee bit short there, so just put on another wee pinch of our seal's fur. Anything that wants to go forward, just sweep it back, just bring in my thread in front. Then I'm going to come up with my oval silver tinsel again. Now you're looking same on as the rear body. 3 turns of the oval silver tinsel will be plenty to protect the body. A couple of turns to secure. Come in and trim away the waist axis. Front hackle, just Guinea fowl dyed blue. Now what you could do is you could come in here and put your jungle cock on now and just have it roofed, but I like to put my jungle cock on in front of my hackles. Now I'm just going to stroke this wee fibres back, offer it up, 2 turns to catch the tip in, fold the tip back. You'll be lucky, we might get a turning a bit out of this wee hackle. We'll see how we get on here, but you don't want it to be, you know, you get the bigger hackles in the Guinea fowl dyed blue when you buy the packets, but if you get a longer hackle, it's just not going to suit the fly. That's what we're going to get, so I'm just going to follow this around with my thread, a couple of tight turns. You just have to take what you can get at times out of these wee hackles. Now it'll stuck together a wee bit, but that's grand. Anything that wants to go forward, just sweep it back, bring your thread down to the eye and back up into position. Now, just a wee fibre there underneath, we want to take that away. Okay, now we're not looking too bad, it's looking grand. Just to finish off, 2 jungle cock eyes. It is required in this pattern, jungle cock, but you don't have to put it in. Like I say, all the videos that I do for you, it's just, it is an expensive material, and you know, not everybody can afford it. Now I'm just going to offer them up at the same time. They're just loose turns. I'm not tightening up on the jungle cock at all there, because I want to keep it loose, because if it's not the same length or sitting the way I like, I'll not fish it anyway. If I get out and I see this and they're not sitting right, I'll not fish the fly. So I just want to make sure that they're sitting. This wee one here just doesn't want to behave itself. Right, Just going to have a wee check just to see. No, I'm not happy with that at all, folks, so just going to get it sitting for me correctly before I secure it in to length. Okay, happy with that. Take these wee fibres out of the way, run my thread on down to the eye, come in and fold the stems back, and then I'm just going to build up my head. Now it's a good wee colour, this wee fly, with the orange and the blue. So, but like basically a thunder and lightning tied in a Irish shrimp style, if you like. Now, I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to come in with my whip finishing tool and throw in a whip finish just to finish off. Pull the thread nice and tight, come in, trim away the tan thread. Now, just to seal the head up, I just like to come in with a wee touch of super glue. Need to get this brush sorted out. A couple of wee bristles there want to spring out, but I don't want to touch my hackle, so I'm just taking my time. Right the whole way right round. Once that dries, guys, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish just to seal up the super glue. But there you go, that's the thunder shrimp. Like I say, you can change it up, use modern materials for the body, you know, change the mid hackle out, make it look well and red. It's up to using. That's what the videos are about. So look, tie a few of those up. Hopefully next season, God spurs as you get a shot at the river somewhere and that wee pattern catches you a salmon. So look guys, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. If you like the wee videos I'm putting together and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It'll help the wee channel out and it helps it grow. Until next time folks, stay safe and tight lines.